Well, this is the beginning of the project. This is the piece of wood I selected. I found it in Frederick, Maryland, at a lumber yard up there. This is called Mappa Burl, M-A-P-P-A, Burl, B-U-R-L. It's a poplar tree that comes from Western Europe, Northwestern Europe, and it has, as you can see, a lot of neat features in it. But before I start on this rather large piece, I'm going to experiment on a smaller piece of the same wood. Both of these have been sanded just a little bit with fairly coarse grit sandpaper. And it's going to take a lot of sanding. I sanded to 125 grit so far. I'm going to go down to 2,000 grit before I finish sanding, to give you a rough idea. And it will be epoxy finished. I'm debating whether to leave the edge as a natural edge or to do something different with it. So that's the beginning of this project. Now, in order to get a rough idea of what the finished product is going to look like, the very first thing I do is I take a look at it with some water. So I'm going to spray some water on this. And the sprayer just popped on me. Okay, I'm going to spray a little water on this so you get an idea of what the finished product will look like. Sprayer keeps popping on me. Okay, this is an area that I wet down with just water. So if I were to put a clear finish on it, this is what it would look like when it dries. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a blackened epoxy finish. Each one of these little holes and dents and cracks and so on, I'll fill with epoxy and then scrape it and sand it clean before I go with the final finished product. But that'll give you a rough idea of what all this will look like. It's a great looking piece of wood, and if I can get through it alive, I'm going to have fun. Now, this is my test board that I'll use to try everything out on, and I intend to saw it lengthwise in half so I can fold it like a book, and I might even make a guitar out of this when I'm done. We'll see how that works out. It's going to be fun either way. Just to give you an idea, this is a table that I built about 1981, so a long time ago, out of a big slab of walnut. I made a coffee table, and because it had some really interesting fiddleback on it, as you can see. And the fiddlebacks are made for some very, very beautiful patterns. I didn't get it filled quite as good as I should have. I left a natural edge on it, and